This is a new year reading for you Pisces for 2024. In this reading, I'm going to take out 12 cards corresponding to the 12 months in the year, going from January all the way to December, and just see how's the outlook looking for 2024. Please note that this is a general reading, so everything will not apply to all Pisces, and whatever may apply will vary in the intensity. So let us see how are the cards. How's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. You are going to get what you want in the month of January. I see a success. I see a green flag. I see a guidance to go ahead. And this is about attempts, so if you've been making an attempt to get through to someone, it will happen this time around. For some of you, a reunion is on the cards. It is about patching up with your ex or someone you are separated with, or even some of you may get a job offer from your past organization. So I am seeing you start the year with a lot of success and a certain reunion is going to work out. So looking good, and some of you will now come back home or be with a loved one because whatever you were working for or working with is paying off. How's the month of February? It's a very beautiful month. There's a lot of riches, a lot of money, and great family time. It's about all the luxury and a very strong bond. So I'm just seeing a lot of success and happiness coming your way. Also, some of you may be getting a certain promotion or a position after a lot of trials. Maybe it did not happen for that so many years or months, and now it's all paying off. And I'm seeing great money coming your way in the month of February. And it's almost where you start to build a long term finances or luxurious life. Some of you will invest very well, or it's not just you who's doing well, it's also your family members who are doing very well. Some of you will join the ranks of the richest in your family in some way, and you will get at par with them, so your business is going to succeed. Or if your financial situation was not so good, it's all paying off. I see you in money, Pisces, in February. Very, very beautiful month. Some of you are looking for a certain expenses to be met, or you're thinking how you will pay off a certain debt, or how you will pay off a certain home loan or something. There is a rush of money coming and you can do so very easily. Now, how's the month of March looking? In March, I'm seeing you emotionally getting a bit demanding with a loved one, almost to the point that you can get a bit critical, and this person is now choosing to not communicate as much or is telling you to go away for the time being. So, this is not just the energy in your family life, it could also be happening in business or in your work front. Don't get too critical. Don't count too many good mornings and good afternoons, and smile and head nods. Don't get too particular about smallest of things, and you will do perfectly fine in the month of March. If you go to criticizing or looking too closely, the loved one or people who are close to are going to push you away. You don't want to overdo this emotional energy, and just keep it together. Now, how's the month of April looking? There is a certain difficulty showing up in the month of April, and this could be between two loved ones. It could be a marriage. It could be a job situation, and lot of things are going to just you know fall apart in some way for you in the month of April. The good part is Life is about taking experiences, and only when you will experience something as a shock or a setback, you will appreciate when you have good times going, how beautiful it is, and how to give in so much love and affection. So, right now, I am seeing you're getting taken by surprise about something, and certain conflict or fight is going to tear you apart with the loved one or someone who's very close to you. So this energy should not worry you, it should not work you up very terribly. It's just something you should handle it with lot of care. And then if things are not falling in place or working out, it's okay to move away, or it's okay that things don't work out anymore, or you go separate ways. So not always staying together is the best option. So I'm just saying that if something is not been going on for quite some time, and this energy is coming from the month of March, so there is a surprise separation or a difficulty that's coming your way in the month of April. And this doesn't mean an ending, it just means a fall, which means the two of you will fight in a very bad way, but you can always get back up and patch things up. So it's a very testing energy. It's just also seeing the strength of your love or your bond. It's quite possible the two of you are very trusting of each other, and there is a certain rumor or gossip that will make a certain misunderstanding grow. And this is the time when you should work with trust and learn to get back up and make the fall not so nasty. Now, how's the month of May looking? May you seem to have revived yourself or come out of a certain bad experience like an angel. You're almost going legendary or going very big in life in the month of May. There is nobody more giving than this energy when I see in the tarot. And you have given everything away, and then there is still you're giving so much. So looks like a bad fight will ensue or take place, and you are the one who's going to broker peace by giving in to your loved one or a close associate. You're not the one fighting, and it just wins you so many laurels, and wins you such a nice position in the society, among the friends, even with this person with whom you've had a fallout. So you're going to come shining, and you're okay if you had to give away so much, or you had to part with so many things. So it doesn't affect you, it just builds your soul and spirit. The most beautiful Pisces going on in the month of May. This is also someone whose sacrifice will be acknowledged. So it's quite possible that you may tell your partner or loved one or a business associate that this is how much I have given into the union or relationship or association, and I have nothing other than the selfless sacrifice or work that I'm working for. And you're just going to go very big from here, and I'm just saying this may be a changing times for you in the year 2024. So you should look for something big coming for you in the month of 2024 in May. Now, how's the month of June? In June, I'm saying you are spending a bit of time by yourself, and even though you love people very deeply and you will do all that is needed, the guidance is telling you take some time out for yourself and just sleep out, watch some movie, go on some nature walk, do some meditation. If you don't feel like talking to too many people, or you want to keep it to yourself, so you're just being guided to spend more time by yourself, and whatever makes you happy, then be busy socializing, or being pleasant to people even if you don't want to meet them. So you want to avoid people if you don't really want to meet them, and you want to do a lot of things for yourself. So this is how the guidance is looking. Also, some of you will feel you're slightly out of touch with what was very normal for you, and this happens when you are either overworked or you have done way too much. So this sacrifice is coming at a price of you almost losing, you getting overworked or exhausted. So I'm seeing you very exhausted, that something so simple that you could do so easily, you did it wrong or you took a misstep. So avoid this, and in order to avoid this energy, you should take some rest, and this is the time for you to go on leave. So get on some leave, apply for a holiday, travel, and just go to maybe a different culture, or even go trekking, trailing, camping, even climbing mountain, Everest, whatever it takes, just to connect yourself back to yourself. So let's see how's July looking. You know, July is telling me you are very passionate about what you do, Pisces, and very rarely money comes into the fore, or very rarely you are counting money for your efforts. So it's quite possible that despite all that you know and how good you are and what expertise you have, you're very rarely asking for money. Even sometimes you're doing it for free. When I see this guidance, it's just saying one, there may not be much appreciation for your expertise despite how good you are. And this is also because you're not putting your foot down and you're not stating a certain terms and conditions properly. Don't be doing things for free, or doing for next to nothing, and don't give free favors to your family and friends. It will hurt your business in some way, or just how good you are, maybe. So maybe if you do some music gigs, or you do some stage performance, keep your terms and conditions very clear, and then let the family and friends and all those who you favor also pay, or go through the same terms and conditions what others are paying. Because I'm just seeing that despite your expertise, certain money may not come through, and the reason could be you are either being taken for granted, or you're not set your terms and conditions properly, so you want to do that. Now how's the month of August? August is not a month for you emotionally. So it's quite possible if someone comes to you with some gossip or a rumor about a loved one, or if someone betrays you, or someone changes a plan, you don't want to sit and try to understand this person. Go light emotionally. You don't want to be overworked or exhausted with a certain emotional energy. One, I'm seeing you will get it all wrong, and second, you're going to get very confused emotionally. So just stay away, and emotionally, even if someone is lying to you, just accept the reason and move on. You don't want to be spending too much time just trying to guess a person, or why he said this, why she said this, why was I not invited here, did this person try to say this when he or she said this. So don't try to read people too far or too deeply. Just stay very very practical and keep yourself okay emotionally, yeah. Because I'm seeing you getting confused emotionally, and this is not the month where you want to pick a fight with the loved one or a family member. If they tell you a certain reason, just accept it, even if it looks like a lie, or if it looks like they may be covering their tracks in some way. You don't want to emotionally get too overtly involved with trying to understand how and why of what someone did. Now, how's the month of September? You are at your best. And one, I see you outdoors. I definitely see you traveling. And you won't take a no for an answer. So, there are a lot of love and romance coming your way in the month of September. And this person, when he or she is at work, they will do, their charm is their weapon. So you are just going to charm your way through, whether it is at work or your business or even a loved one. Some of you, love is starting to you know show up, or there is a certain romantic energy that I'm seeing. So it's quite possible, you're going to meet a loved one, or you're going to make a proposal. So whichever way it is, or you could be traveling with your love interest, or your wife, or husband, or boyfriend, girlfriend. But I see a very beautiful nice travel, and you're going to get completely taken over by this very charming person who either you have met or you will meet. So this lot of love coming your way. Business wise, you may not show the best of skill at even at work, but just because people like you will be able to find your way through lot of difficulty, conflict, or going through a project, just because how charming your ways are. Now let us see how's the month of October. There is a certain travel which is delayed, and I'm just seeing Even if you wanted to go big with certain plans or some project, it is going to get held back. So while you are out to conquer the world or get to where you want to go, you won't be able to go too big or go too far. I see you going certain distance in September, but in October a certain journey is getting curtailed. A certain no may come through with your biggest of plans. So this is also saying that it's okay to have a delayed journey. Maybe you're traveling second half of October than the very as and when you may have planned. So there is a certain delay. Also, some of you may find you are not so great at driving, or your vehicle needs some work, renovation work, or some kind of work at the workshop. So I'm just saying there is something going on which is delaying your plans to travel. Also, some of you may doubt your big plans of going big or doing certain things in a certain way. There is a doubt creeping in, and in a lot of ways, it's okay. If a doubt takes in, or somebody tells you to first check this, then go ahead. So, take the doubt in and then start the journey. How's November? November, I'm seeing there's a lot of love but not much depth, which means you're not making commitments, you're not making promises, whether even if it is in business or whether it is with the partner or in a marriage. I'm just saying you're very much there, but you're not giving a certain promise to your loved one. It's quite possible your partner or a spouse is, or even at a business front, someone is asking you to sign the papers or make a commitment or make a promise. You're not just yet doing it. Some of you may not be willing to give in to your spouse wanting to maybe renovate a house, or maybe some do the kitchen, or do the furniture. You're not giving in. You're letting the decision just go. And while all love and all is there, a certain promise about love or certain situation is not coming through, which works fine. You're not ready, Pisces, and it's okay to take your time. How's December? December is very very good month, and in December I'm seeing one. You're doing a victory lap. You're almost celebrating. There are a lot of people who are joining you in a celebration, and this is about someone who's headed to get his bride, or if you are a Pisces and you're dating your man, it looks like you both are getting married or getting engaged. This is also about someone getting through a college, and it could be something like Ivy League. This is someone very very polished, going to one of the best of education institutes. So I'm just saying, there is, whether it's college or starting a business or in work life, or just family life, there is a very big celebration, and whatever you want, you're going for it, and there's a lot of celebration about it. So you will crack it big, and you're ending the year on a very very positive and a good note. So even though you may have delayed a certain decision about a promise or signing some papers or going ahead, looks like you will do it in the month of December. And this is also a travel card. So some of you are definitely headed traveling in the holiday season for December 2024. Very, very beautiful guidance here.